Hey, I'm Richard, the How To Handyman. On a beautiful sunny day like this in a town, 20,000 horse town called Airdrie, Alberta, what happens is sometimes you get some weather and hail, and you know what? I'm a bit. Hail's what brought me here. But I don't think it's the hail that caused this. I don't think it's the hail. Anyway, so here I am working on this handrail, and what am I going to use to get all this really peeling paint off? It obviously was paint that was pretty cheap and went over bare wood. And what you wouldn't do if you're naked and you want things to stick to you and you're just like going to tar and feather someone, you don't just skip the tar, or you just freaking having a pillow fight without the pillow, just throwing feathers at it. Little kids, right? That made no sense, little kids. I don't know why I threw that in there. Oh, because I used to be one, and basically had pillow fights. And I remember one time I got smoked so hard in the head, like it stunned me. It took me down for a count of at least 25. And they're like, "Should we call the medics?" No, let's just keep hitting them. So they kept hitting me, and all I remember is waking up and feathers flying. Huh? Maybe that's why. Anyway, so I got this tool, and I'm gonna be scraping this off. Been doing it here. And very key is to get all the loose stuff off, right? And also very key is the right primer. Also very key is light sand. I'd like to compare this to something. Let's compare it to a human's personality. Eventually, a human who's hiding behind a mask will just start peeling off. And then you find out, like, that she's a cheating whore. No matter how much you try and fake it, eventually the paint peels off. As it does with cheating whores. Look at me, son. Look at me, son. Look at me, son. Look at me, son. Look. What you want to do is try and get it so you're not friggin' ripping it too fast and hard. Because look, see that? Zoom in. That'll stick right in your friggin' hand. I've had quarters the size of baseball bat through my fingers, which has been like both gratifying because it's fun to take out and really painful and embarrassing, basically. Want to not get too carried away. This isn't like this isn't a dance competition where you have to bring your own skirt. It's more like a festival of the mind. This can be a little bit soothing if you don't get too slippery. You're not breathing in too much exotic paint fumes. That's sometimes what I look like doing this type of work. Look at this. Oh. Okay. Okay. I actually don't know what to think about that, but keep on, son. What I'm doing here is super key, and take a look. Looks just like paint, right? The secret is it's primer. Some of the best primer you can friggin' buy in the whole entire county of Airdrie. So don't believe anything that Mike Holmes says about not having to prime and that everything's self-priming. If you're going to do bare wood, Holmes is completely off on this. What you want to do is prime the living piss out of it. Nothing quite like it. Look at this. I'm using a little whizzer, a little purdy one. That seems to be doing the trick, right? Rick Richard, the How-To Handyman.